welcome. It is me, Spatula, and you are experiencing a Dangus stream on a Monday. On a Monday. What is this, Spatula? What is this ridiculousness? Why are you doing this to us? We're at work. Well, I'm not. You know why? Because it's Canadian Thanksgiving. That's right. We do it too. We eat pumpkin pie and turkey. I don't know. So, yeah, I got the day off. So apologies for not streaming on the weekend. I was busy last weekend. We were doing some stuff with friends. Friendsgiving was on Saturday. Went and had some... Actually, we didn't have turkey. We had Korean fried chicken. Or Korean basted chicken or something. I don't know. Korean chicken with a Korean sauce on it and mashed potatoes. It was quite delicious. And then a pumpkin pie cake. Which, what the hell is that, right? How can you have a pumpkin pie cake? I don't know, but we ate it. It was delicious. Legit, the cake had a slice of pumpkin pie on the top. I was just like laughing my ass off because I'm like, it's like, hey, here's a pumpkin pie cake, and then just like we'll just give you also an extra slice of pumpkin pie just on the top of it. But it was just enough that the box couldn't shut, which made me laugh. Anyway, but yeah, I was doing Thanksgiving on the weekend, and then did a little band rehearsal on Friday, and then we did a kickoff for the 48-hour film festival on Sunday, and then played a little show for some of the cast and crew that stuck around. So that's why I was unable to stream. And then next weekend, it's gonna be the same thing. I can't stream next weekend because the 48-hour film festival is taking place there. If you don't know what that is, you get a bunch of people together, and on Friday at 7 p.m. you go to a kickoff and you open an envelope, and they're like, here's your genre. It could be noir, which I really, really freaking hope it's noir. It could be horror, it could be comedy, it could be mockumentary, it could be a sports movie. I don't know. We're gonna have to find out when we find out. And then everyone gets the same prop, line of dialogue, and a character that they have to squeeze into this madness. And then from that point, you have basically 48 hours, like basically till 7 p.m. on Sunday, to write, shoot, and edit an entire film, like a short film, 4 to 7 minutes or whatever. So you kind of just gotta scramble, brainstorm, make up a bunch of stuff, and then put it to film. So that's what we're doing next weekend. So I'm excited for that because we did one 2 years ago, and it was a fun experience. So we're gonna do it again. So yeah, I will not be streaming next weekend, but I have the week following that off work, so I might do a couple more weekday streams. And I know for those of you who follow over my Elite Dangerosity, it's been the last, like, I haven't played like Elite in a month. I've been really just like immersed in Starfield, and doing streams for Starfield, and then played Baldur's Gate 3 as well, which I love that game so much. It's so much fun. I've not beat it yet, so don't spoil it for me, but I will probably end up playing through that like maybe 2 or 3 times because it is a really fun little experience of a game. And then Starfield, I'm also enjoying the heck out of it. I know it's got some criticisms, but I am having an absolute blast playing a goofy Bethesda game that takes place in space with lots of humor. But you know, nothing will ever replace the experience that is the Dangus, the elitiest of Dangusness that is Elite. And so we're back, and Dark Heavy's here with me. Say hi, Dark Heavy.
Hi, Dark Heavy.
I knew you were going to do that. And what up, Tigger and Ray in the chat? Yeah, so Dark, you were telling me there's a little bit of a war. So here we are in Balones. Hold on, let me get out of my seat here. I'm just chilling at the bar. I guess where do you find this on the galaxy or the system map? So in our little, haven, our little headquarters of Balones, we rule supreme, of course. And we started noticing some, wasn't there like a carrier or something like that? No, I guess they've long since departed. But a new faction has emerged, the Guardianship Commander Alliance, and these guys are actually a player faction. So we were kind of like a little bit concerned that they may be coming in and, like getting involved with our turf. It was going to be a gang war. We're going to have to I don't know what a gang...
Deal with these punks.
We don't even have a gang sign. We have to come up with a gang sign. I guess it's just like just squatting. It's got to be the squat salute. But anyway, so they've encroached upon our domain, and what do you know? They've got themselves into a little bit of a war with some of the local factions. So I think today what we're going to do is we're going to do a little bit of laser eye removal. And help out our local Balones factions, which honestly, that's probably a good thing. I'm actually glad that someone's here doing a war that's not with Dangus so I can help some of the local factions, because they all kind of hate me because of all the terrible things that I've done to them. I mean, rightly so. I mean, I can't blame them. We have taken all of their installations and removed them from the systems, but, you know, it's nice to get, I can get a little bit of credibility back, right? I'm gonna send you a little team invite here. Oh, I see Dead Star's in the area. Dead Star, if you're around, let us know. Come join us for the Pew-Pews. But yeah, we're going to talk to Enrique Arnold here. Now, I guess, Dark, you said there's only... This actually makes it very simple. There's only one place where this war is taking place, which is actually kind of cool. Yeah, I guess the only... It's okay, so it's Guardianship versus Balones Gold Touch Systems. These guys love to touch gold. And that's up by Drake Colony. So we want to fight not for the Guardianship Commander Alliance. We want to kick them out of the system. Actually, I was talking about that before stream. Like, what do we do? Do we kick them out of the system? Do we just kind of like suppress them and keep them there as kind of like our little like punching bag or something like that? I don't know. We the long-term plans are fluid, but certainly it would be nice to get some influence with our gold touchers. So that's what we're gonna do today. All right, I signed up for a thing. I sent you a party invite. Did you get it there, Dark?
Just checking. Yeah, I'm at the nearest station to the combat zone, but there's no what do you call it? Frontline solutions. So I'm going to have to go all the way back to. I'm guessing you started at Tiedemann Dock.
Yeah, I'm at Tidyman. But
right, yeah.
Oh,
You've got frontline solutions.
Well, you don't have to go through the guy. You can just sign up for the conflict when you get there.
I can?
Yeah. Like when you land at a conflict zone, it'll give you like which faction do you want to fight for.
Yeah, but they can't offer me a taxi. I just checked on that.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
There's a conflict. There's a conflict, man.
It's a bring your own ship moment.
Which you can do. I have many missiles on this missile boat.
It can be helpful.
And it's wanted. No. Here we go.
Tim Horton's wife here is my taxi driver. I'm gonna start heading to the conflict zone. But yeah, it's been a while since it's been an elite, and it's been a really long time since I've done like ground combat, ground pew-pews. So I'm kind of excited just to do that because I think it's fun and different. Definitely, like it's interesting now playing Starfield. I think like one of the weaker points of it. I mean, I don't like hate it, but like I find like ground conflict is okay. Certainly, I don't know if I would call elite ground combat zones like good per se, like in terms of like the wider industry, but I still enjoy them. And Starfield, I think the one thing that they do that I wish would come to Elite is like you're not just fighting humans. Like there was a scary moment in the last stream where I like rounded a corner and this giant robot came at me and it looked like a giant robot dog and it was very scary. And I would love to see stuff like that come to Elite, like just more variety. Like, hey, maybe there's one of the troops on the battlefield is in a mech suit, or you know, a tanky SRV shows up. Like it'd be so cool to see that. But other than that, like Starfield is kind of like the combat's okay. It's fine. It's better than most Bethesda games, I guess. Although I kind of miss Fats from Fallout. But you know, it's gonna be fun to get back into Elite. Like already, it's just like, oh yeah, I remember this game. But Elite is just like, you know, you take a break from it and you come back to it, and it is just like at least refreshing. It's like coming home.
Yeah. You remember the feels.
The feels. Hey, what up, Crawl? How you doing? Oh, 7, sir. Welcome to the Dangosity. And as you can see, the performance, according to the graph in this vulture, has really dipped. Or I don't know, is that circle where we are? Is it yet to dip? Are we projecting a dip? It's at 17%. I'm not sure what that means. I do love the random, just like bullshit screens that are in the backs of like ship cockpits. Like there's the stonk report. It's like your stonks are all over the place, sir. It's fun reading stuff while you're on your way. Are we in Super Cruise? I think we are. But yeah, man, it's kind of nice to go back to Elite.
Okay, could you send me that wing invite again? For some reason it dropped out. There you go.
Look at that, there's still a ton of people online. We got some commanders all over the place. Some in solo play or private groups, but some of them... Ooh, Commander Keanu Grievous is in Merope. Sir Rogue is in Zurahua. Commander Krykos in Hagenhammer. And Commander Purjafera is in Ixchekna. I love how you can just, like, sometimes, like, go out and just look at the galaxy map and, you know, you see people that you know all around, right? The plot shows player numbers. Nice one, right? Nice. I mean, it's weird because, like, yeah, it's like, friggin', you know, there's always these phases where, like, everyone goes into the whole, like, oh, Elite is dying and whatever. It's like, it's Frontier stock price goes down by $1, or the player numbers dip over a long weekend. People are like, and I've seen it lately too. It's like Obsidian Ant's latest 3 videos have been like, is Frontier dying? Is Elite dying? What's the future of Elite? And, like, all fair points. I would like to see a roadmap, and to me, like, it is in that state where I'm kind of like, is anything big coming other than, like, oh yeah, like some Titan stuff or whatever? Which, to be fair, I haven't done yet. Where I guess now you can go to Titans and extract occupied escape pods, or like Titan pods or something, Tide pods. I don't know. There's something that you can do with Titans now, which I haven't done. So I was thinking about doing that, but then this came up, and I'm like, yeah, it's been I've done a lot of Titan stuff, and I kind of feel like just some good old-fashioned laser eye removal can be fun. Just a fun little expedition, little distraction. Have you done any of the Titan pod removals? I think you were saying you were.
No, not me. Takoso.
Or was it Takoso?
He wants to stack up on the human orthogonoidal eggs, or whatever they're calling them these days.
Oh, Jetstar.
Oh, yeah, apparently so. Yep, he's been saving humanity one infected escape pod at a time.
Yeah, I think I saw something in the Discord where it was like, apparently it doesn't pay very well, and that's kind of like, I mean, I wish it did, because that would encourage more people to do, ooh, this is gonna be a nighttime combat, which is good because I think I have night vision on my batsuit. Like I get it. If it paid better, it would be like, I mean, for the amount of risk that you're doing, I mean, like, you know, it's like I'm not just like rescuing someone from like a barren surface of a planet 25 light years out of the bubble. Like, I'm going into the heart of darkness and extracting you from alien prison. Like, scientists should be like, yeah, let's study this. I'll pay you a shit ton of money. But no, it's like, you got to do it for the good of humanity and the goodness of your heart. She's like, all right, fine. I guess that has some value. But certainly, I do hope there is like, you know, if they do a CG or something like that soon, that would pay well for that. That would be nice. Why can't I turn on this guy's night vision? Oh, I guess the military dropships do like you playing with their settings. Understandable. You saving several infected liberal humans. That's where you just that's where it's like, yeah, you extract the escape pod, and then you're like, may I ask what power play faction you subscribe to, sir? And they're like, oh yeah, I'm all about Denton Petraeus. And then you're like, okay, I'll be putting you back now. All right, we have touchdown. Are we in the right place? I don't see any conflict. What's that over there? It's like an orange thing. Hello? Nobody's here. Hold on.
Can't we just wage war on them anyway? Maybe.
So, is this broken? Oh, this thing on fire. It's like a turret. Yeah, 'cause there's no planes in the sky. Normally there's like a fight happening, right?
Yeah, conflict usually does that, unless we're the people that are about to kick it off.
Well, sometimes I know, like, you get here and then, like, it takes a while to, like, start up, but usually there's, like, people on the ground.
True that.
Hello? Is the war in here?
Hello? Is anyone killing anyone? Can we join in, please?
Nobody here. So how do I... I can't even get out of here because I don't have a ship. I guess I could call it taxi, but
You can
what
hop
happened?
on board mine. I landed and I'm out and about in my.
Oh, Trisha, you brought your ship. Okay. I'm like,
SRVs.
well, go figure. Go figure. It's like I go away from Elite for a month, and when do I come back to do combat? And then what happens? It's broken.
It's broken.
It's broken. Oh wow! Why is my freaking shield going down so quickly? The shield really eats power. I still have not finished. I still have like one more modification left on this suit. Who died? Who died? Someone flying overhead.
I'm just getting out and wandering around. That's definitely a human player character trying to land their Honda.
Is that Dead Star?
Yeah, probably.
Well, I
Next
guess,
to the
do you
power
want to
center.
try like resetting the instance? I mean, just flying up to space and flying back.
Yeah, can do.
Who died? Is that
Wait.
Is that you, Dead Star? Hold on. Oh wait, see, it's been so long. I don't know how to do emojis. Ah! I pointed you out. Oh, that's a Mamba. Nice. Hold on. How do I make my night vision go up? There we go. Oh yeah. Now I can see the Mamba's curves. A Mamba is still a ship that I don't have, but I need to get a Mamba because it looks so pretty.
Sweet, sweet curve of the member. Yeah, this place is dead, apparently.
Yeah.
Can we loot it before we go?
I don't think there's any loot when there's the conflict zones. Like all the loot's gone except for like the replaceables.
Yeah, good point. Ah, stick 'em up, spatula. Finally, you snuck
Oh, no!
up behind me.
Oh
no!
You're lucky I turned. Because I was like,
Yeah.
I forgot what my binding was. I guess X is for grenades? Okay, yeah, so X is for grenades.
Okay, we figured that out. Stop doing that then.
Well, usually it's like G for grenades. Oh, G, it's also for grenades!
Run. Run away.
So apparently I have X and G, both assigned to grenades. Here, let me come in your Scorpion.
Yeah, do it.
So maybe let's try going into your ship and then go to orbit and come back. Maybe it'll fix itself.
Okay, Dead Star, is that good with you? Are you back to the slinky curves of your
You know what I love?
in the Mamba? Yeah, man's all over it like a rash.
I love just being in the backseat of the Scorpion. This is so cool. I don't get to do this enough. Although it's like, it's weird having like a snowman driving. It's like Frosty the Snowman. It's such a cool view though.
I need to do a new look.
Well, actually, like Frosty the Snowman, it's like, you're like one of those people that like don't take down their Christmas decorations all year. And then it's like, well, it's November, so I guess now it's finally appropriate again. Although I guess we have Halloween coming up. So yeah, like I'm off work the week after. I'll probably do a couple streams during the week. I was originally going to see if I could go somewhere, but I think I'm just going to do a staycation. Get to work on some Elite videos, and I have a couple ideas. There's one idea that I have kind of for a Halloween video. I might need some help with it. So if you're available around, I have an idea. I'm not going to say what the idea is, because I don't know if I'm going to do it or not, but if I do it, then obviously...
Well, Ray Mobula was fishing for ideas, and he's been doing all of that video software training stuff, so hook up with him. And I can't recall my ship because the settlement is in conflict and I have to move 342 meters away, which is tiresome. Hence why we're driving out in the middle of a frozen tundra. My apologies.
I'm also loving the fact that you're not noticing that we're being followed.
And that's absolutely fine. Yeah, don't have a problem with being
I just love it. There's just a Mamba stalking us.
Okay.
Do you have shock cannons, Dead Star? Is that what you got there? Man, the Mamba looks so sleek. It's hard to see in the dark though. But that's good. We're getting some good lighting.
All G5 multis. Nice. Yep, that would cheer us up in next to no time. Yeah, that wasn't actually an invitation. It was merely a thought experiment. Thank you very much.
I do really like this cozy cockpit, though. It is funny because, yeah, like I have very restricted views. Oh yeah, I love your little nose turn. I see the carrot. But it's just kind of, I don't know. There's something cool about being a passenger. I wish. Okay, so this would be would be like ground-based SRV taxis. Like again, I've always said this, but like I would love to see more settlements where like maybe instead of just like one facility, it's like there's like 3 or 4 or 5 components of the facility, and they're far enough away from each other. Like each one is kind of like a base, right? But then like you could take a taxi between them, or have to run a supply convoy. So it's like, hey, here's an SRV mission where like, hey, we need you to take this sensitive cargo to settlement 3, which is like, it's going to be like a 10-minute drive. You know, we'll provide you with an escort. Maybe there'll be like an eagle that will follow you and keep an eye on the sky. Maybe at some point that eagle gets attacked and the ships start coming in and you have to shoot them in your Scorpion. Like that'd be really cool. I would love that experience. Or maybe just like have like SRV taxis and have like a little highway going between the 2 places where like other NPC SRVs could be driving, right? And you could do like a whole Mad Max kind of thing, which I think would be awesome. But you know.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. Extra game loops, extra mini games, call them what you want, levels of engagement.
I just want, like, it's like one of those things where I think Elite still has like it's weird because like obviously I think like everyone's itching for like new stuff to come into Elite, but I think like I just want them to take some of the things that they already have in game and make them connect more, or make them like expand their use. Like SRVs, what can you use them for? Well, I need to go shoot rocks. I'm gonna walk around and do exobiology, and I just need like a place to get from A to B. I guess you can use them on like settlement raids or like Thargoid exploration. And that's about it. I can't really think of any other real purpose for an SRV, right?
Correct.
So it's like I would just like to see more stuff that the SRVs can do. Just more missions that require an SRV, or it's like, hey, yeah, like okay, you go to a settlement, some guy's like, hey, like meet my contact like 2 kilometers outside of the settlement, pick up this object that he's going to drop. He's smuggling it in, so he doesn't want to land at the docking pads. So you're going to go there, you're going to get out of your SRV, he's going to hand it off to you. You put that in the SRV, or he'll drop it from his ship, and then you just got to scoop it up and then bring it back, right? But then along the way, maybe you're ambushed, and there's like a car chase with another SRV, or like like something comes. I love that. That would be cool. When you're moving in the SRV, try hitting the end key. Why? What does that do, Tigger? Like,
it's the layering of the narrative. It's the yes, you have the ultimate end game, but how do you get there? Is it a simple A to B, as we saw with EDDB.io and Inara and other websites? Like, oh, you do this, go there, go back again, A to B, back to A to B. Where are the layers in between? Where is the not random character, necessarily random,
oh, here we
but
go.
the people that come up to you and go, hey, you killed my dad back in the day, I'm out for revenge, and I'm gonna stalk you throughout this game until you kill me or I get my vengeance. Those kind of
that would be so
those kind of narratives
cool. Where it's like, yeah, you do an assassination mission, and then the guy's brother starts coming after you. Like, oh my god, that would be amazing. Ooh, caves to explore with an SRV would be interesting. And then Ray's, yeah, you had a short Halloween idea, collecting footage from the YouTube of the new human void pods. That sounds very creepy. Human void
Reinforcements
pods.
are ready to deploy.
Okay, we got ourselves an active combat zone.
Now, when is update 17 due? Is it like next week? I know it's something like mid-October somewhere, right?
Pass. I got nothing.
The enemy has captured
I've
Bravo.
kind of just fallen off of it. I'm just like, because I don't like. until an update comes out that really appeals to me. Like, again, it's like, and if they're being like,
now online.
the past updates have been secretive, right? And when the Titan Thargoids were arriving, I thought that was appropriate. It made sense. It was cool. But I'm like, you gotta give us something. Just something.
Reinforcements are touching down.
Oh, camera stabilization for external cam. Okay. I think I actually have mine set rebone to tap. I thought it was gonna be like end this ride and it would just like eject me from the passenger injection sheet, shoot me into orbit. You never know.
Okay, so we've landed. I'm getting out in a Scarab. You
What?
may-
Uh-oh. Ah! Oh, thank God. It was only just a dream. I literally fell
That's
through the
all right.
ground. I fell through the ground.
Look behind you. Oh, who do I pick? Dead Star Omega or Spatula? Who's the most pretty of you both? Fight it out.
I-
Be quick.
I was trying to fist bump
Oh.
you, I swear. Ow. You can, if you need help, you can just go into the blue circle. The blue circle will
The blue
it's
circle
like a
of
spot
light.
treatment.
Hey, Dead Star, yeah. Jump on board, man. If Spatula ain't taking it, then
Go for it.
you're
Go for
welcome.
it. I'll walk. I'm a quick runner.
Sure.
I'm in my bat suit. It's-
Alrighty.
Batman must run
Now online.
through the shadows. Actually, why are there so much light here? I must get into the shadows. And hold on, let me turn my night vision on. That's why I brought my bat suit. Night vision's so cool. Ooh, are those rings? Oh, pretty planet. Hello. You guys go ahead in the Batmobile. I mean, the Scorpion does kind of remind me of the Dark Knight, like the Tumbler or whatever. It's got a little bit of that look. Ooh, I love that.
Enemy
I love how you're
reinforcements
kicking
are
up
coming
dust
in
and then your taillights make the dust red, so it looks like there's like a... It's like you're just like bleeding the ground out.
hot. Reinforcements inbound.
Well, I'm glad going to orbit actually fixed it.
Tested by the enemy. Foxtrot is R.
Because I want to do some laser eye removals. Whee! Deliver coffee from A to B in your SRV. Keep the workers at the fusion reactor set awake. Prevent a Chronos-like explosion. It's like your job is to keep all these very sleepy people awake.
Enemy command has called in backup.
And I mean, like, you know, you could do like different variations of those missions, right?
Charlie has come online.
I'm just saying, like, it's just like, I feel like the SRV is a superstar in Elite, and it doesn't get enough love. Like, I just love having vehicles. Like, that's the one thing where it's like, in Starfield, I noticed the lack of
Reinforcements are
vehicles.
ready to deploy.
And it really
Bravo is being
makes me
contested by the
want
enemy.
vehicles. And then I'm like, Elite has wonderful vehicles, but we don't really get to use them that often. It's like very specific reasons that we can use them, but like, not just like in the day-to-day. Like, you kind of have to do specific things.
Enemy forces
Material
inbound.
grinding or exploration, pretty much it. And racing, of course.
Enemy command has called in backup.
Yeah, and I just ran over 5 of them that were standing around with their thumbs up their coasters. Bless.
See, the SRV is useful in these zones where you can, like, yeah, just like wipe out an entire pod. I see you down there.
I think
This
we're
is a little more of a
probably...
cliff than I thought it was going to be, but okay. It's fine. Okay, one thing I'd also love to see is Batman needs a grappling hook. Just running straight down a cliff wall. I love it.
Echo has lit up.
Alright. It's murder
Enemy
time.
reinforcements are coming in hot.
Okay, Dead Star, if you can hear me, we're parked. Gonna turn out the nights and the lights, and I think we're on foot from here. But I'll yeah, there you are, on the ground. Good man. Yes, throw grenades. Good. Keep up the good grenade throwing work.
Batman must stick to the roofs. Okay, remember, punch is my middlemost button. Because I swapped those in jump a while ago, and I still haven't gotten used to it. You there. My first kill. Oh, don't rocket launcher me. How dare you.
Enemy support has arrived.
Hi. There we go. Eyes removed. Okay. That was an unusual eye surgery. It came from the back of the head. Usually they go in through the sockets. But it is possible to go the other way. Where are all the capture zones? I'm confused. Oh, hi. Oh, that's Death Star. Okay, sorry. I almost shot you there. Oh, I should probably turn my shields on, right?
Yeah,
Oh, hi.
sometimes. Ah,
That's the bad
they
guy.
can be overrated.
Right to the face, right to the face. Hello. Would you like your eyes improved? Because once you have them removed, they can't be improved any further, in a sense. It's a twisted logic, but it still makes sense. Don't forget, X and G are both grenades, apparently.
Enemy support has arrived.
We all know the real way to win these wars is to just sit idly by at the command of these, like, capture points or whatever. Oh. Oh.
Delta has been captured.
I got a dude.
Reinforcements are touching down.
How dare you grenade me?
Alpha is now online.
One thing I do kind of, I don't know if this would be good or not, but like corpse looting, you don't get to loot corpses. And I guess like there's so many corpses, like who has time to loot all these things, right?
That actually kind of sounds wrong on a lot of levels. But I understand what you're saying.
It's just like, you know, I want to be able to go up and not just teabag my enemies, but also reach into their pockets and take all their goodies. Look at that, busted SRV, that's nice.
Oh, I like that cash and their driver's license and stuff.
I mean, I guess you could steal their identity. Ah! Okay, this is the story. Okay, there are a lot of explosive barrels around this pad, just, you know, careful where you shoot.
Alpha point secure.
Alpha point secure.
Reinforcements are touching down.
Is this one's like a low intensity conflict?
Enemy support has arrived. Bravo is
Is that
online.
right? Feels easier
Tell
than
the-
the high.
To tell the truth, I have no idea, but I'm putting my shields back on because people and Daka.
I'm like sniping people with a submachine gun. And it's working. I'm Batman. Oh,
Charlie was
oh.
secured.
Hold on. Might have an incoming bot here. Oh yeah, we do. Grenade time.
Reinforcements are ready to deploy. Delta is now
Get that
online.
grenade. Nothing. I feel like this is easier than I remember. Either I'm just that good, or this is low intensity. Oh, also mine. Where we go, guys? Where we going? Go this way? Oh, I'm out of ammo. Lovely. So use the other gun. Okay, I'm gonna beat this man to death. Okay.
So
I need
much
it.
for
I need ammo.
so much for Batman's no-kill policy. Yeah,
he
this
beats-
guy isn't giving me what I want. I'm just gonna beat him to death with my rifle.
There's rebuy. These people will be all fine. They'll just wake up in a lovely prison cell on a detention center.
Yeah, good point.
Think about
Good
what
point.
they've done.
Yeah,
Delta has been captured. Charlie
pondered
is
the
online.
errors of their ways.
Well, actually, it's so much more fun with the low intensity ones to just beat them to death, actually. I mean, to
Foxtrot
rebuy. Beat
signal
them
is
to rebuy.
online.
But that is proper Batmaning. But it's not really laser eye removal if you're gouging out their eyes with your hands. Unless you have laser hands. Yeah. I'd love to see Starfield Lake missions in ED more than just faction stuff we can do right now. 100%. Yeah, I mean, like, I'm hoping that, like, with Starfield coming out, maybe some of the elite developer folks are like playing it and going like, ooh, we should do some of this stuff. Like again, I don't know what they have to work with. Like, it seems like the back end of Elite is probably like the antagonist of the real antagonist of the game. As much as we always say David Braben is the true villain, I bet it's the Cobra engine itself. Because it's like old now, right? And it's probably got limitations, and they're probably trying to like make the game bigger than what the initial capabilities were. And I don't know how that works. That seems really complicated. Oh, hi everyone. Why is everyone just standing around here?
Enemy command has called in backup. Foxtrot is R.
Where is Alpha? Oh, it's over here. Hello, bad boy.
Delta is now online.
Of course, as soon as I switch to
Enemy
SMG,
forces
shields go
inbound.
back on. Oh, hi.
Shots are being exchanged at
Hello.
Alpha.
I'm just gonna punch you until you
Reinforcements are touching down.
creep by. And also, what the hell is that behind you? Oh my lord, Serafina Saunders. These people are savages. They're stringing them upside down by their ankles. It's like freaking. Who have we signed up? We signed up to help the Predator faction.
Alpha point secured.
Oh, apparently Alpha is secure and then just immediately started going again. Okay. There's something screwed up about these.
Charlie
What do you
has come
call 'em?
online. Reinforcements have arrived.
Combat zones or whatever. I guess the combat zones are they just? Yeah, I guess they're just called combat zones on the ground. Ground CCs, GCCs.
Enemy support has arrived.
But yeah, I'm gonna need to start making some more money in Elite because I was telling Dark just before the stream started. I'm like, yeah, I haven't played Elite in like a month. I've been all in the other games, and it's like I get back and I just get like 4 messages. Your carrier upkeep. Your carrier upkeep. Your carrier upkeep. I'm like, oh yeah. Like I still rage against that system. I don't think that is a good thing. Like, hey, you know what would be fun? We'll let people buy their own carriers and equip them with stuff, and then they have to constantly fuel them even if they don't play the game. Like, I think that's a little much. Ooh, I could probably use your SRV to restock, eh? Yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
That's pretty cool, actually. Where's that guy going? Hey, Curtis, come back! Curtis, what you doing? Where you going, Curtis? It's just... Okay, there you go. Come back, Curtis. There's nothing over there for you. You can't run away from this fight, you coward. I know your barbarian-like friends are stringing up people by their ankles, but... You know... You don't have to fight like that. You don't have to do that thing. Let's see if I can...
Reinforcements have arrived.
What I like is these, Man, are NPCs running faster? And by the way, like, performance seems a lot better. I don't know, like, frame rates seem really good right now. I don't know if they've improved anything or if that was just, like, already improved and it's just been a while and coming back to it.
Yeah, I've got nothing for you, but yep, things do seem to be working better these days. Maybe it's part of the optimization process. Don't know.
It's been a while since I've had like serious issues.
Reinforcements are ready to deploy.
Sweet, sweet memories. Okay, I felt that. Who's shooting rockets? You? Try rocketing this. Oh, she had a shotgun too. She just chose not to shoot me. Maybe my rhythmic punches to her face were somewhat pleasant. Why are all the NPCs just going to the outskirts?
Enemy forces inbound. Reinforcements have arrived. Alpha point secured.
Also, what would be cool is like, I would love to see like an engineering, like I don't know if you remember like Team Fortress 2, but remember the engineer class or whatever. You can set up turrets and stuff, and you already have turrets in Elite, like they exist. They're a thing. And it would be really cool to do like, It'd be cool to do something like where maybe like a certain type of suit you can set up little turrets or drones or something like that. I would love to. That's right. Put away your rocket launcher. I would love to see that. Yeah, like a more strategic thing where it's like defend this base. And it's like before the wave comes, you can go and kind of like set up defensive choke points and stuff. Okay, we're actually getting a nice stream of just enemies. Although I'm looking at the counterbars, and I'm like, we've not made that much progress. I'm betting this is still glitched, but it's fine. I'm having fun.
Enemy forces inbound. Enemy support has arrived.
Oh, he's a rocket dude. Why is everyone a rocket trooper now?
Charlie
It's like
was
if everyone's a
secured.
rocket
Delta
trooper,
has
then
been
no one's a
captured.
rocket trooper. Yeah, the same capture points are coming in. I think this is
Alpha
glitched.
is now online.
Well, the scores haven't shifted from 900, 945 until
Foxtrot is ours.
now for the last few minutes, so
I mean, sometimes
Yes, I
that
was
happens,
expecting.
and then in the background it just works anyway, or like one player maybe it works for.
Bravo is online.
As long as like one person can conclude the zone, then it's like a victory, right?
Enemy command has called in backup.
okay.
That could be the case. Otherwise, we'll just have to have fun shooting people.
In the eye sockets.
Oh, we need ammo. Where is ammo? Ammo here. Amina Small.
I'm gonna flank him.
Where are you at?
Enemy reinforcements are coming in hot. Alpha point secured. Reinforcements are ready to deploy.
I do kind of like the whole.
Delta is
I
now
notice you do
online.
this a lot, where you like to perch on top of like
We've claimed
an
Bravo.
object, like get a nice eagle eye vantage. It's kind of cool. Whereas I tend to prefer to just like run
Charlie
in
has
and
come online.
hit them with
All
my
guns
fisticuffs.
blazing. Yeah. Yeah, perching's good. It's one of the things that we don't recognise about being human is looking up, because we've never had predators that came at us from the sky. So yeah, if you can be sitting like a predator on top with a laser rifle, going like, you're not looking up, are you? Yeah, black, black, black. It does have a sense of satisfaction, I guess.
Enemy
that was cool.
reinforcements are coming in hot.
I love that. Just jumping over someone and then like shooting them with a machine gun on the way over.
Charlie was secured.
Very cool. Very John Woo.
Enemy support has arrived. Foxtrot signal is online. Reinforcements have arrived.
Man, we are just cleaning up this place. Okay, I need more
Yeah, scores for me anyway is still 900 to 945, so
Yeah, same.
not a
I
lot
got
going
940
on.
to 855. Dead Star, those your numbers too? Like,
Enemy forces
typical
inbound.
elite. I mean, I don't mind just like an endless stream of constant mayhem and carnage. Where just people just keep coming.
Enemy command has called in backup.
And there's nothing finer than camping out next to an ammunition box.
Foxtrot is ours.
I think there is something finer. Repeatedly smashing someone in the face while you stand next to them, and they riddle your body with bullets, and you just like go like, oh, those tickle.
whatever. Yeah.
Those tickle.
Do it harder. Do it harder.
See how you got. Like 16 guys gonna have it. Emmy Powers, sharpshooter. Where'd they go? Oh, that dropship got scared and went off.
Enemy forces inbound.
I bumped into you in midair. But yeah, it is kind of weird that, like, yeah, I guess, like, it's still kind of broken. I mean, not all conflict zones are broken like this, but they often do. Break
Enemy
like this.
support has arrived.
Come on, come on. Yeah, is that all you got? Oh! Well, there you go. That's the answer. We murdered each other at the same time. He shot me in the face, I punched him in the jaw. It's like when Superman and Doomsday hit, right? Oh,
Oh,
wait.
was that friendly fire or?
Oh, no, no, no. Well, I mean, like, I was being very friendly about my punching him in the face. Like, I mean, we're enemies only because of politics, but in reality, like, you know, there was a lot of respect there. There was a lot of respect. I appreciated how he shot me in the face.
That's good.
His technique was
That's
impeccable. If only we were on the same side,
Ready up, soldier.
then we would have been friends.
The story would have turned out so much more different.
We could have been drinking tea together. Here we go. At least lovely I get a dropship to come back to combat. I was worried there for a second. I'm like, I hope it doesn't put me back to Tiedemann or whatever.
Reinforcements are touching down.
Come on then. I heard you had some vision problems, sir.
Enemy command has called in backup.
Your friend, you didn't see nothing. I'm not even using shields anymore because I just get better battery power. It's like I don't really need it with these people. They're not very accurate. What y'all looking at? There's so many troops right now.
Enemy support has arrived. Enemy reinforcements are coming in hot.
Keep it up. Sweet, sweet power up. Yeah, I do seriously wonder though. I'm like, what's next for Elite? What is the next thing, right? Because like, it's been really fun to go into Starfield and Baldur's Gate and just get the fresh experiences. And now coming back to Elite, it's like, oh yeah, no, I still absolutely love this game, but it's weird because like, you know, it's like I'm playing Baldur's Gate and playing Starfield. I'm not thinking about what's new because there's so much to do and explore in those games that I haven't touched on yet, right? Whereas with like Elite, obviously, like I've been around the block, okay? I'm an old cat. I was on the good list. But you know, you can kind of there's that part of you that wonders, like, yeah, what is the next phase, right? Where do we go from here? Okay, visible? Apparently so. Murder. I'm putting out a bounty order on Tamara Marshall. Yeah, this is totally broken. It's borked. It's so funny though. It's like you go back to Elite, and it's just like, yeah, like it's funny. Like I haven't played it in a month, and it's like I don't remember a lot of errors or glitches or whatever in the last time I played. But it's like as soon as you come back from a month of it, all the errors, all the bugs are just like he's back. We have quotas to hit. Like maybe that's it. Maybe there's like a bug quota where like if you're playing regularly, it's like you'll get a bug once a week, right? And it's like their quota achieved. If you haven't played for a month, the bugs build up. They need their numbers.
You're not done yet. Go
Like
get
they
your
are-
payback.
Cool.
It's like they aren't talking about the plots, they talk about the bugs. more bugs that we have, the more engagement. Well, maybe that's why my battery was going so quickly, because of night vision. I guess that does take battery power, doesn't it?
Enemy support has arrived.
Oh yeah, I'm going all rockets. Yeah, that's it. I've had enough
You're a
now.
rocket man?
Yeah. Oh, everyone died.
Yeah, that does happen when you shoot rockets at them. Is there a point to capturing these things on the... Oh, hi! Hello.
Enemy reinforcements are
Aw,
coming in hot.
friends
Enemy
went
forces
away.
inbound.
Explosive eye surgery. There's a
Reinforcements
different ring
inbound.
to it, I guess.
Delta has been captured.
Like, what the hell? I hear a knocking noise? I think it's just someone hammering the wall.
Yeah, your
Alpha
neighbours.
is now online.
They're none too happy.
Just like, I hear all this talk of rockets.
Are you some kind of goddamn terrorist? You blowing shit up when you shouldn't be doing stuff?
Like, wait, there are no rockets allowed in this building.
Yeah. Did you read
the
the
bylaw.
lease when you
Enemy
moved
command
in?
calls in backup.
I don't need ammo for you. That's right. Like, obviously, these must be, like, low-tier enemies, because I'm beating them to death in, like, 2 or 3 hits, even with their shields. I mean, I am super awesome, because I'm Batman, but...
Yeah, but you don't got the voice. You don't got the voice.
I'm not doing the voice, because...
Don't, it will shred your vocal cords.
Yeah. Like, let's do stuff. I put some clips or whatever of our band playing on Sunday. We're just like doing 90s covers and stuff like that. A lot of grunge and like Radiohead and Nirvana and Deftones and Foo Fighters. Stuff like that. Just the music that we enjoy for now. But it's good. Like, we've been playing for like months and months, and I think finally we're we only did like a few tracks because like it was getting late, and because we did like the kickoff meeting or whatever before that. But it went well. It was probably our best set in terms of like just like consistent quality or whatever.
And what's the concept? It was 48, so was it like 48 hours of non-stop band playing?
Oh no!
people
Well, the
gigging?
band stuff has nothing to do. Like we were just like basically we were like the 48 hours of film festival thing. So we have to write, shoot, and edit a film in 48 hours. That happens next weekend. Stop pushing me around. You're just like pushing me away from the charger. So basically, like during that weekend, we're gonna have to write, shoot, and edit a film based on the criteria that they give us, right? And then like the three of us who are kind of like leading the project or whatever, we just happen to be in a band together.
Oh, right. Sorry, it's not 48 hours of music. It's 48 hours of film.
God no! Like after we usually like play together maybe like 3-4 hours every week. It's like after 4 hours, everyone's getting tired and sloppy. 48 hours, I think we'd probably murder someone with our terrible sounds.
Been there, done that.
Yeah, we were just like, hey, feel free if anyone wants to stay after the meeting. We'll just be doing a jam, and you can always stay and watch us and enjoy the music.
Foxtrot, you've got the advantage. Keep
Nice.
going.
So that was fun.
Bravo is online.
Yeah, it's like right now, like we're not doing any original music either. It's all just like covers and stuff like that. Like actually, I should say, my friend wrote one song with you. But like it's like we're doing songs that we love. Maybe at some point or another we'll start to try and write some songs together. Kind of do some of that. Where's my night vision? I need to see where I'm going. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. Do you play any instruments, Dark Heavy?
Enemy reinforcements.
No, back in the day I was drums.
Nice.
Always been a percussionist because I have no musical ear, but yeah, no, my musical career and interest took a dive Shortly after my teenage years, because it was just like, yeah, I don't get this. Everyone else does, but I don't. But that's okay.
What was the fun
Went there,
part?
tried it.
I'm like, we're all like late 30, 40 something year olds playing punk music and trying to groove out. And so it's, you know what? It's never too late to enjoy music or to play music you love.
Reinforcements inbound.
But yeah, definitely drumming is something I cannot do very well. Like I play bass, like sing or whatever, but like the drummer is fucking
Enemy
phenomenal.
forces inbound.
And I'm just like, I don't know how you do it, man. Like, number one, like keeping timing, but then like doing all these crazy fills and stuff like that. Like, if every drum beat was like boom, 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 I could do that. But like some of the stuff he's done, is like ba-doom, 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 ba-doom. That is my drum version. You can see my
Oh, yeah.
drummer.
That is Phil Collins wishes that he was here right now listening to you.
Actually, I'm just thinking that like that famous thing of like.
Enemy folks over there.
I can feel it coming in the air tonight. I fucking love that
Oh
song.
Lord!
That's one of the
Yeah.
greatest like drum fills in like all of drums.
It is somewhat iconic.
Reinforcements are ready to deploy.
It gets me pumped up, you know, it just gets me hyped. Love it.
Sure, that's what it's supposed to do.
Electronic guard.
Yeah, it's been fun just like playing in a band with others, and you start to learn more about because like it's like, you know, it's like most of the time when I play guitar at home and just by myself or whatever. When you start playing with others, like it's like understanding how to like communicate with people musically or whatever. It can
Yeah.
be interesting.
Enemy forces inbound.
Well, even just when I'm trying to tell them, I'm like, you gotta do this. There's like this part where you do this lick, and it's like really tasty and like kind of shiny, and it's like blah blah blah. And he's like,
Reinforcements are touching down.
what the hell are you talking about? It's been really interesting for like, because I know nothing about theory, and the other friends of the band, no one is like actually knows like musical language, right?
Bravo is being contested by the enemy.
So it's just like, you know, when you do that like dumpy rhythm chord, where it's like chugging like ju 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 ju. And he's like, oh, you mean the part that goes doodle doodle doo? And I'm like, no, that's the other part of the song. It's like, you gotta do this like the do do do.
So it's the blind leading the blind then.
Oh yeah,
Or
oh yeah.
the tone deaf leading the tone deaf. Yeah, been in so many bands like that as a teenager.
Where it's
But-
just like, yeah, what key is this in? I'm like, what's a key?
Yeah. You have a sharp? What's a flat? What comes after a diminished fifth? What
Oh,
is
God.
a diminished fifth? Is that C bass with a lisp? No, you fucking idiot. It's a musical expression. Yeah.
Well, I watch videos on like, you know, how to learn to play bass better or whatever, and then it's like apparently they just expect you to have had some musical lessons, and they're like, yeah, this is just the fifth and the third, and I'm like, oh god damn it, now we're getting into math. We're not
Yeah.
playing Tool songs yet.
You've got fives and threes. They're not divisible. How is this possible?
What about sixes and nines?
Oh, don't get me going on that. Yeah, that's just wrong on so many levels. 9/8. I mean, for frick's sake, what was it? Genesis. Yeah, they did a song and it was just like, yeah, 9/8. And I'm like, what? 9/8. That makes 1.8, doesn't it? Nah, I'm done. If I can't do maths and I can't do music, then clearly music is not for me. It's just, I'm done. I'm out of it.
That's interesting too. 'cause
Diminish,
for me, it's
diminish
like-
your octave.
It's like when I am learning a song or whatever, like I really need the lyrics to understand where I'm at in the song. Like it's the first chorus or the second chorus or whatever. And it's like, for me, like the music is very much like, it's like an emotional release, right? So it's like I'm very tuned into like the emotion of the song, right? Whereas other people, you know, it's like, yeah, very much about like the chord progression or whatever, right? Like everyone has like a different, I guess, experience with listening to songs and playing them and learning them, and that's been really interesting to just try to understand how different people kind of, I guess, deal with music or whatever.
Yeah, relate to it, engage with it, enjoy it. Yeah, I think the older I've got, the more I've gone into the realms of, you know what, I can't explain it, but I like what I hear, and I hear what I like. And
Sure.
yeah, I like that song. I don't like the artist, I don't like the genre, I don't like the album, I don't like the thing, but that particular track does it for me. Don't ask me to explain.
Yeah, no, I get that, right? It's like, and it's like, it's funny because even within the band, I think like we have very different tastes in music, right? Like I love hardcore punk, and I go to a lot of punk shows, and it's like screaming and very guttural kind of stuff, and like very high energy. And then like the drummer is very much into like funk, and like, you know, like funky tunes and beats and whatnot. And then the guitarist is very much into like, I guess like more like some alt rock and like complex metal, like prog rock. He really likes like prog progressional rock or whatever. And so it's actually very interesting where it's like, you know, like we'll be like, oh, do you like this song? I'm like, no. And then they're like, oh, I like this song. And it's all very different. But the one thing where we kind of come together is we tend to like a lot of 90s and like grunge music. So it's like we kind of found like an area where like our interests sort of align. And it's like if we stay in that little bandwidth, it's like, yeah, okay, actually, like we all dig it.
Yeah, no, and that's absolutely good. That's good music is where you find it, where you hear it, when you hear it. I can't remember the amount of restaurants, bars, clubs, whatever, aircraft, lounges, kind of thing, and I've heard a track and I've just gone, excuse me, waitress, waiter, whatever, can you tell me who's playing this track, please? What's your playlist? Well, I didn't need the whole playlist, but like right now, who's playing that? This is awesome. And yeah, I guess it's a lot of it is serendipitous.
Excuse me, sir. These eyes are illegal. I'm going to have to remove them for science. Hold still. Thank you, sir. I'll send you the bill in the mail. But yeah, it's like I'm down with a lot of dwarf metal. Dwarf metal. What even is dwarf metal? Is that like guttural, like Lord of the Rings themed stuff? I mean, I'd probably like it. I don't know. I don't know what it is, but I'm sure I'd like it. Dwarf metal. We're digging for gold. We're digging for gold. I like dwarves. I like metal. Put the two together? Sure. Why not? This crazy SMG sniping. Honestly, the frag grenades have a really big bounce on them that can be kind of annoying. I wish we had a sticky grenade. Like I'm thinking like Halo when you get those like blue grenades that you can like stick on someone. Also, I'm trying to remove your screen.
Alpha is now online.
Hello. I love these like weak enemies because you can just literally walk into a crowd of them and then just start punching them in the face. And they're all shooting at me and I'm just like, yeah, brushing off these bullets. Boom, boom. The old 1-2. What? I would love to see more weapons get added to as well to ground combat. I guess like there already are quite a different variety of weapons, but I would like new weapon types.
Flamethrowers.
I would.
Flamethrowers.
If that happened, I would have a whole video dedicated to it. It would be quite a video.
Hey, probably.
Would you shoot it? Get right in the eye. Hold still. Said hold still. You're ruining the surgery. All right, that's it. Surgery plus 1. Oh, hi.
Alpha point secure.
Oh, do I not have grenades? That's fine. I'll just mow them all down.
Signal
Oh,
is
hi.
online.
I'm not even running at them. I'm just walking up to them casually. you're friendly. Hi.
Oh, rockets. Oh, rockets. Oh, I do love the rocket suit. It's so really rather jolly good. OP, yeah, technically.
Well, I guess
but
the ammo thing kind of like does balance it out, but then yeah, you just stand next to an ammo box.
Yep, that plays a part on it.
Foxtrot
Yeah,
endorsed.
this is a super easy conflict zone.
Charlie has come online.
Not too much a glitch, but just like I'm like downing people like 2 or 3 shots.
Yeah, but hey, we're having fun, and isn't that what it's all about?
Enemy support has arrived.
That's it. Putting away the pistols. I'm going full fist mode. How dare you rocket me? I'll show you what it means. I'll show you what that looks like. I rocket your face. Okay.
I love it. She's saying, "What? Watch my 6," and I'm like, "Yeah, no, watch my eyeballs."
I do wish there was like if you held down punch or something like that, you could do like a takedown maneuver. Like grab them by the back of the neck and kind of do a flip around them or something.
Oh, and then do the coup de grace kind of thing. Yeah, yeah. I
I would love like some
Realistic.
special moves. That'd be fun. How hard would that be to put in? I don't know.
Well, I mean, if they can't put in Braxler, what chance have we got?
Braxler
Moving on. It's already in. Only Brave David
Put away that
knows
gun.
where. Go.
Get over here. Oh no.
Reinforcements are ready.
I bit off more than I get you there. Windrose Italian dwarf metal band. So when you say dwarf metal, is that like little people like doing metal, or is that like metal about little people? Or is it more like Fantasy Lord of the Rings, like actual dwarfs? But yeah, we still don't have a band name. Like, they want to call it Poutine Machine. But I'm like, we used that years ago. I'm like, we need something new. So it's like, we had a different drummer back then. It's a good name, but like, we gotta come up with a new band name. So if you have suggestions for cool band names, drop those in the chat, and I will put them on our little list of potential names. I came up with a good one where I'm like, it should be My Gynecologist. Would be the band name. So be like, hey, do you want to check out my gynecologist this weekend? Yeah, I'm going to see my gynecologist on Friday.
Everybody out.
Yeah, that's kind of interesting.
You're not done
Yeah,
yet. Go get yourself
a friend of mine is a mycologist, and
Ooh,
I went out.
Mushroom Doctor.
Mushroom Doctor, yeah. Bizarre conversation. She and I have, firmly friend-zoned each other. That's absolutely cool. I go over to Mum's the other day, last week, and there's mushrooms all over her lawn. And I'm like, yeah, take some photographs, send them to me, friend. She's like, oh, it's Zoospermia blattiferia or whatever. It's like, yeah, cool, you got that going on. And then my mum's like, yeah, you're thinking about your pension and your inheritance and all the rest of it. What are you going to do? Why didn't you marry Claire? And I'm like, what? And she's like, yeah, she can get a widow's pension off you. So when you die, you don't leave it all to the tax man. And I'm like, Mum, I'm not dying. And she's like, yeah, you might want to think about it. Blah, blah, this, all the rest of it.
Oh, yeah.
So I ended up texting Claire and just going like, oh my God, you just cropped up in the most surreal conversation I think I've ever had in my life. My mum is proposing that I should offer to you my hand in marriage so you can murder me really quickly and get the widow's infant. But you
Thanks,
wouldn't
Bob.
want to do that because murder is like really bad. You can just let me go. I'm gonna get the diagnosis of whatever. Just surreal. Sorry for anyone else that's dialing in. Welcome to Spatula 007.
Well, it's fun. I was seeing my mom for Thanksgiving too, and it's funny because I was randomly telling people at work, I'm like, I think every single time that I've seen my mother in the last like 2 or 3 years, she brings up the fact that she's like, you're in my will, and like, and I'm like, there's like, okay, fair enough, but like, you bring this up a lot. Like, is there something you need to tell me? She's like, no. I'm like, so I was like seeing her on Saturday, and she literally was like, I put this amendment to my will, and I'm just like, every single time we talk, you talk about your will. Like, what's what's going on, right? She's like, oh, no, it's just like, you should know. We should just make sure to talk about it. It's like normal. I'm like, yeah, but not for like Sunday brunch conversation that you just drop it non-topic or whatever, right? And she's like, well, I was just like, I'm like, okay, well, just to make sure that I am prepared then. When just so I can put it in my calendar, when is the date of death? She's like, what? I'm like, yeah, what are you dying, Mom? Just so I can put it in my calendar. She's like, oh, I don't know. I'm like, yeah, that's the point.
Hey, we get to a certain age and then,
I'm all for like being prepared, but I'm just like, yeah, it's like she brings it up every time. It's obsessive.
Bless them all. We love them for being our parents.
But you just got quiet.
Did I just go quiet? You can't hear me. That's a good thing. Hello?
I can hear you.
Hello? Checking connections. Did I move the
Oh, there you go. There you go. There you go.
I brushed the microphone. So, what are we, other than having fun with eye socketry, is there anything else that we're doing here? Or just endlessly slaughtering
Weirdly enough, I'm
minions?
noticing that the counter it's gone down to 515.
Really? Mine's still 900 to 945.
So maybe like capturing stuff isn't working, but like we can murder 900 people and actually win this.
Okay.
Like it doesn't
That's
seem to be
good.
going down. It's not like going down every time I murder someone, but it was like higher up before.
Okay.
Oh yeah, now it's at 510. Like it's moving again. We've outweighted the bug.
510.
We literally like beat the bug through patience and murder. Now it's down to 500. This is fucked up. Okay. Is this glitched or not?
Oh. It's wow. Yeah, a whole load of people just landed behind me. It's a good thing I got rockets, because guess what? You get one to the face. Yeah, no, I think I'm probably going to. There you go. Yeah, go and look after my SRV and maybe. Oh, that was you. Yeah, just check out my SRV for a bit. And then, whoa. Ooh, that. Somebody
I do
being
need to
bad
do a
on.
bioprocessing,
Yeah.
but I'm like, I wonder in like a conflict zone like this where like legit it's just like constantly streaming in. Is there like a safe place that you can go to just like chill?
Yeah. For me, that's my SRV.
I mean, technically speaking, all it takes is one dedicated NPC soldier to just like decide that your SRV is its new vision.
Yeah. Absolutely. And I've lost.
I've had that before where like friggin' I died. I've had that before where literally like I was out raiding a facility and I think there was like one dude I didn't kill, and for some reason he wandered out and found my ship and just decided to go to town on it, and all of a sudden I'm just like inside looting and I just hear, your ship has been destroyed. I'm like, what? And I come out and there's just one NPC there, just chilling on the pad, and I'm like, you son of a gun. I mean, like, I respect that gusto, but damn you. Just one dude, that's all it takes. Your whole game was doing very strange things. You died and got sent back to ship. They couldn't lock on anything, drop on. Yeah, there's something weird and funky about the servers today, I guess. I don't know. I mean, welcome to Elite. This is how we do. But I mean, sometimes the bugs are actually fun and they make me giggle.
Move it now. You're patched up and good to go. Enemy
Yeah,
has arrived.
I just switched to sniper mode.
Sniper.
Reinforcements have
I just
arrived.
switched to diaper mode.
Yes. Okay. Too much information, but thanks for sharing.
Kira Meadows.
God damn.
Eliminated.
My aim is off. Jeez.
Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to shoot you. Friendly person.
I did.
Reinforcements are touching down. Enemy reinforcements are coming in hot.
What was that?
I did.
Well,
I
yeah.
meant to shoot you. Well, not you, but yeah. What? God damn.
I didn't mean to shoot you, but I didn't care if it ended up hitting you.
Oh no, it wasn't me. Yeah, no, you were shooting someone else, not me.
Ooh, big
All,
boobs.
all good.
Ooh,
All good.
he's blowing up that vulture. Did like a ship explode up there? Like that was a big explosion.
Reinforcements are ready to deploy. Enemy forces inbound.
Yee! Yee!
Oh, they're on top roof.
Actually, I do kind of mind the freaking low conflict zones can be just fun because it's just like there's no real like mega challenge, right? It's just murdering and murdering and murdering and murdering.
Murdering and murdering.
Endless
Yeah.
waves of willing murder volunteers.
So what's the opposite of a murder hobo?
Of a what?
A murder hobo.
Like
Isn't that a thing in...
like a murder hobo is like someone that will like, kill anyone with like no rhyme or reason, right?
Yeah,
So I
yeah,
guess like
yeah.
someone that was like a
Willing to be...
Oh, I was thinking like the opposite would be like someone who like murders someone for very specific pragmatic purposes. But no, I guess the opposite would be like very willing to be murdered would be more the opposite. Yeah, that makes sense.
I guess that's what we've got on our hands here this evening.
Yeah, weirdly enough, it's at 475 now, so it is freaking going down. Death Star's on a food break. But yeah, I'm probably gonna recharge my battery, find somewhere to perch on, do quick buyback myself. Like, I think we can win this complex zone despite it being glitched. If we just keep murdering. That's the key. Never give up. Just goes to show you, yeah, just because the complex zone is bugged. Doesn't mean you can't stay on it. You just gotta... Yeah, the capture zones aren't doing squat to the timers. So it's only pure, unadulterated murder.
Delta is now online. Enemy forces inbound.
Oh, hi. Punchy, 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 punchy. Punchy, punchy. Oh, a nice shotgun you got there.
Enemy command has called in backup. Reinforcements are touching down.
I'll take those shields. I thought you tried to rocket me, ma'am. Oh, battery depleted. Wow, things just got real bright. What went boom boom? Some blew up over there.
Support needed at Delta.
Oh.
Enemy reinforcements are coming in
Bye-bye.
hot.
I guess this is a good place as any to do a little fire break. I'm gonna turn off my shields so I don't waste battery. I will be back in 5 minutes or so, and we'll continue this murder festival. We'll get a nice view here. Lid's not here, probably because he's out harvesting kidneys. But, you know, feel free to put your kidney out there. feel free to volunteer your kidney for those lovely folks at home who need their iron and supplements. And I'll be back in 5. BRB.
Ready up, soldier.
What is this? I get back and I'm dead. How did I die? How did I die? What happened? Did someone come up and murder me? Did I get randomly shot? Oh my. I don't know how that happened. Anyway, I'm back. How you doing? The whole game was you need a quick food break. Where's loot? You're in need of kidney peddlers. Well, to be fair to loot, I'm like streaming on an unusual day, right?
Enemy command is called in backup.
This is like, I don't normally do this on Mondays, but it is Canadian Thanksgiving, so
Reinforcements are ready to deploy.
I can do it. And I promise I'd make up for the stream. You can always watch these things on, what do you call it? Like, on...
Enemy support has arrived.
I'm sure during the stream, Loot will watch this and be like he'll watch this after and be like, damn it, all those fresh kidneys that I couldn't harvest. Excusez-moi.
Enemy reinforcements are coming in hot.
Probably just ran out of power. Did I choke to death? Like, what happened during the bio break? Did I choke to death? Did like, how did I die? I'm
Delta
very
has been
curious.
captured.
I need...
Yeah, I got nothing for you, I'm afraid. I was having a bio break of my own,
Bravo is
so
online.
Yeah.
your mysterious death will be your mystery.
I can always watch it back. I'm just curious to know, like, did someone rocket me to the face?
Reinforcements are ready to deploy.
Okay, so some baddies there.
Enemy support has
I'm
arrived.
shooting a corpse. I need to get expanded clip. Oh, I need to get expanded clips modded to these guns because I have the thing where it, like, when one gun is in the pocket, the other one reloads itself, but it takes like 5 seconds. And I find like it's like I need an additional second. And I think if I expand the clips, I'll get that second. But then when it comes to ground engineering, honestly, like the ground suit engineering mechanics,
Inbound.
not so fun.
Enemy forces inbound.
Of course, there's shields in the background. Like, it's like one of those things where, yeah, if I kind of like get rid of everyone's shields with an SMG and then I switch over, but then like the shield regenerate seems to be really high on NPCs. Like they just get their shields back too quickly. So it's like, yeah, if I can strip the shields off 5 people and then swap back to my other gun, that's how it's supposed to work, right? But by the time I've shot 3 people in the face with my SMG, the other 3 people have their shields back.
Enemy command is calling backup.
Whoa. I kind of wish, I wish like the weapon mods did more, like you give yourself flame bullets or, you know, I wish the mods were cooler.
Alpha point secured.
It's like there's no reason that like, and this is the thing that I wonder about because it's like, okay, like hey, we're gonna be putting weapon mods in the game, releasing Odyssey.
Foxtrot signal
It's now what,
is
2
online.
years past Odyssey. We haven't had any like new mods coming in the game. It would be nice to like if I were designing something, it's like, okay, well these are the mods that will happen on launch, and then like we'll add even just more mods every couple of months or something like that. Keep people things fresh. Like, oh yeah, a new mod went on the market. These like use broken down Thargoid technology to shoot scavenger drones or tiny little limpets. I want to shoot tiny little limpets. I still think like the greatest thing that Elite Dangerous has given to the world is the concept of limpets. That still to me is like my absolute favorite thing that is unique to Elite Dangerous.
It's been a contention of mine ever since I started playing, which is they have a very rich, FDev Elite Dangerous has a very rich amount of resources that are available to players, commanders, what have you, and they don't realise them in real life. Like Halfnir 178, its description is, thoroughly banned throughout the universe, used for weapons of mass destruction, and you are seriously not allowed to have their stuff. And then they don't make good on that.
Oh, it's like, yeah, everyone has a little bit of that stuff.
Oh yeah, half of it. I've got 40 tons of it in my fleet carrier right now, just because, yeah, bad boy stuff to have. Or, yeah, so if you take 40, 50 tons, whatever it might be, of, say, some kind of mega mine drug to a planet, does that have a destabilizing effect? Does it have any interaction?
That would be
And
cool.
it's all this really basic stuff that's like, yeah, you built this as a rich backstory, there's drugs, there's guns, there's weapons, all the rest of it. Where's the narrative? Where is the play out on this?
You kind of have to use your imagination, right? It's like,
Yeah, you get pulled over by the feds, you're carrying contraband, get a fine, yeah, and so what? It's dead end. It's that one step, two step, story's over. Going back to what you were saying earlier about where's the narrative? Where are the people chasing me down?
Yeah.
All of a sudden, I'm out from left field and like, oh, there's a mission to do this, and the consequences are that, and it's rich. I don't feel that in this game. Don't get me wrong, it is an inch wide and a mile deep, or whatever the expression is, but it's just so much like, God, you've got this thing here, it's half me and 178 or onion head, and you could do so much with that. You could do so much with it, and you don't. And I don't know why.
there's so many little missed opportunities like that. I agree. And it's one of those things where it's like you're adding new stuff to the game, new Thargoid stuff or whatever, but it's like there's so much stuff in there that just like, if you just tweaked it a little bit, just took it to the next level, even just like the next half a level, I would be so pleased, right?
Yep, for sure.
But that's where it's like, I get it, right? Where it's like, yeah, like this is why like there's so many like, it's the future of Elite. What are they doing with it? And a lot of that ties back to the fact that it's like, there's so many things that feel like unfinished, or I guess unrealized, like unrealized potential or whatever.
Yep, that's a fair comment.
It's like, man, if you just made a few little
Unrealized potential. Yeah.
Like even just like, okay, let me consume Onion Head and have my screen go blurry. Like that happens in like Baldur's Gate 3, where you take like enough beer and you actually get drunk and you lose some perception, and it's like there's like a consequence to it, right? But it increases your charisma. Stuff like that's fun. I just punched some guy's knees until he died. So now we're at 255, so we're actually making progress.
Claimed Bravo.
I'm telling you, we're gonna win this. Behind you, Dark Lady, behind you.
Charlie has come online. Reinforcements have arrived. Enemy support has arrived.
Okay.
Bravo is online.
Yeah, those frag grenades bounce way too much. Punching is the most reliable thing I have.
Go with what works. Hello, how do you do?
Coming in hot.
Goodbye.
I guess each person I murder here is like 2,000 knee chunks. Well, I mean, like, yeah, you can take out a guy's knees. Like, I'm getting old and my knees hurt all the time.
Reinforcements are touching down.
But you get like 2,000 per person killed, so it would take a while
By the
to
enemy.
turn this into an actual money-making scheme.
Charlie was secured.
But it's like, yeah, like every time I play combat zones, I'm always like going to win, and so I tend to go for the, what do you call it? The zones or whatever, right? But if you tried to win conflict zones where literally you're just murdering people, like, man, you have your work cut out for you, but probably get a lot of, what do you call it, experience or whatever towards your rank progression, your mercenary rank.
Reinforcements inbound.
Though I do kind of wonder, because I know, like, when you're looking at the shipwrecks or whatever, right? If you are elite, you can only really kill, like, other elite people if you want, like, any experience, right? Like, anything below elite. But, like, if you're, like, just starting out elite, you're, like, mostly harmless. And then you kill someone who's elite, like, you get massive, massive perks for it. Massive bonus multiplier.
Oh, yeah.
Whatever.
It's the law of diminishing returns or something such. Economy.
Enemy forces inbound.
These are like very inactive. Like all of them have rocket launchers, and none of them
Reinforcements
can
have
hit me
arrived.
with them.
Foxtrot taken by the enemy.
Shields down. Get a little taps on the noggin.
Delta is now online. Enemy support has arrived.
Goodbye, Mr. Game.
Yeah, what was that all about? But anyway.
Mrs. Gill. Good night. There's someone at Bravo.
Reinforcements are ready to deploy. Stock up Echo for us. Remaining enemy targets are
Objective
on their own.
complete.
Eliminate them.
We're actually in the final stretch of it. Oh my god.
Foxtrot signal is
We
online.
unglitched this.
Wow.
Amazing.
I've still got 945 versus 900, but if you guys are winning, then
Mine just said
it has been a
kill the last one.
hard,
Kill-
long fought battle.
Yeah, we just literally like murdered them all individually, one on one. Usually just punch them in the face.
Okay, if fisticuffs is
One more
your
to kill.
preferred method of weapon, then
We
fair
did it.
play.
Battle won. Are they
Are
celebrating
Yeah.
for you? Yay!
Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Enemy support has arrived. I'm guessing not. You've
What?
still got your blue suit on.
Oh god.
Not you. The person I'm walking past.
So I got your team is victorious, but it does look like it. Oh no. That's Howard Quick. He's a
Gasoline.
friend.
Catalina Dunn is still busy capturing Foxtrot, and there are lasers in the skies, and how sweet
For me, it's
fresh meat.
all good. Oh, shoot,
Coming on in.
I am apparently leaving the conflict zone. I guess I'll meet you back at Teedman. Because yeah, I accidentally pressed the E. Oh wait.
Yeah.
What?
Okay,
5
throw a
seconds. 4,
grenade and then
2, 1.
throw a grenade and then go for cocktails. Yeah, sounds like a plan. Right,
I fell through
if
the-
you're on your way. Right, where did I leave my ride?
See, that'd be cool if you
Where
had like a sweep hit, right? If you could like sweep out their legs and make them fall down and then shoot them in the face while they're on the ground, that'd be kind of cool.
Okay.
Well, there you go. It took a while, but we actually pulled it off and won a battle. And I'm guessing like one battle to win is probably going to be like enough.
I would imagine, given the lack of interest that the enemy team has been showing in this endeavour to put things in a nice political kind of way. So yeah, we should be good. We
Yeah.
should be good. We will be
Yeah.
good, I'm sure.
I think like one conflict, well, that'll do the trick. That'll do the trick. That'll do big. That'll do.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Hey, don't sweat it, Holmes. Oh yeah, handbrake. Must remember handbrake. But oh, people, look, I can run them's over. Yes, run. Oh, sorry, I've just found a new weapon. Yeah, I'm Death Ray 2000. Run away! Run away! No, you can't run away fast enough. Yep. What? Damn you for surviving! And did you get stuck underneath my wheels? You're a naughty NPC. But anyway, yes.
Bad NPC. Very bad.
So, what? You were wedged between a wall and a scarab, and you managed to survive. How do I put?
Wall and a
Oh
scarab.
God! I can't. Reverse. Where's reverse? God
Are you
damn it!
struggling to murder him or not to murder him? I can't tell which.
I just Oh. Yeah. struggling to get out of the situation that I'm in, which is stuck in a scarab.
There's only one way.
Where-
Self-destruct.
Where's reverse? God damn it! What? Which did I? Oh, it's that button. Yeah. I got you.
What do you have your
Gotcha.
binding set to?
I have no idea. It's been so long since I played this game. It's like just
Yeah.
remarkable. Okay, let's leave that settlement behind us and slink off into the darkness of the cold night to recall the ship and I don't know.
Yeah, we did some
Maybe
good
get a
laser
beer
rifles
somewhere.
there. I've got a pocket. I got a bag satchel full of eyes, but I don't know where to sell them. I guess maybe I could trade them to the bartender to try and get a drink. The bartender.
Have a word with Luke.
got a bag,
Luke,
I got a
Luke
bag
has
full of eyes.
all connections with all the tissues.
That's true. If it comes to selling body parts, right? Enjoyable.
Still got 100 meters to go before I can recall my ship. That's
Yeah.
cool. So, we started kind of this afternoon, as it were, having a conversation at Thanksgiving. What is, me as a British person, I will put that out there, you as a Canadian person, what is Thanksgiving all about? Is it throwing off the shackles of English
It's like a bigger
fascism?
throwing out the shackles of the British fascism. I think it's more
or
like it's
just
like
killing turkeys.
I think it's like a bigger deal in the States, and you know, they do crazy shit like put marshmallows in their fucking Jello and mashed potatoes and shit. But like the spirit of it, and again, like I don't know the historical significance of it. I assume like the Pilgrims in the States had a feast or like basically the idea is like it's the end of the summer, the harvest is in, you kill the turkeys because you can't feed them all during the winter or whatever, and then you eat the turkeys. I think like what it is in terms of what my understanding of it is, this may be like different from what it's supposed to be. You just get together with people that you're thankful for, your friends, your family. You sit down, you have a dinner. Typically there's like a cooked turkey, so you have a big old turkey, some mashed potatoes, cranberry sauce, a lot of fall kind of stuff, some squash, that kind of stuff, right? And basically you sit around the table, you say like, you know, I'm very thankful that Uncle Jerry hasn't said anything creepy yet. And then you have a couple of glasses of wine, and then the arguments start. And the grievance.
And then you break out the Jenga and the Twister and go into a food coma and
something like that.
No, it's a family celebration, national thing, I guess. I get all that.
Now in the States, they do it in like near in mid-November or whatever, but obviously in Canada we did a month earlier because like I guess it's based on like the harvest or whatever. Even though it's like now we just import avocados from Guatemala, none of that matters anymore. But the tradition or whatever, it's it's just about being with family and friends, being thankful for what you got, eating food together, having a feast. As the winter starts to settle in, right?
And you had a good one.
Yeah, it was good, on Saturday. So like we gymmed the Friday, right? So that was like, we went till 3 or 4 in the morning. We were trying to basically, like, my point to the guys was, hey, if we're going to be playing to the folks, like normally our jams, we do a song a second time or something. Oh, let's work out the kinks on that one. Or like between songs, we'll take a break, or we'd spend forever tuning, or the guitarist plays around with all these pedal settings. And I'm like, let's try to do something where like, if we were to play all these songs like back to back, it'd be about 45 minutes, right? So to make the show like an hour, I crashed. Wow. Interesting. Okay. Let me reload. But yeah, I'm like, we'll number one, like we normally face each other, like the 3 of us or whatever, kind of look at each other. It helps for like communication and stuff. But it's like, well, if we're gonna do a show, we will have to face the other way. So let's try swapping so that we're looking. Like basically the drummer is going to be seeing our butts, right? That's how it's going to work. And then we'll try to go through the set as quickly as possible, right? And then, we had a little bit of whiskey and things kind of just turned out as they normally do. We're still jamming at 3 in the morning, tried a couple new songs that we haven't really practiced or whatever yet. They were terrible, as they usually are at the beginning. Are those eyes for everyone, or do you only have eyes for me? Oh, Dead Star. I could never have eyes for another. But yeah, like, so, you know, we go and do that jam or whatever until 4 in the morning. Then I have to wake up at basically 9:30 the next day. And my mom was down from the north, and we went and took her out for Thanksgiving brunch, and, you know, gave her her birthday gift from earlier. And just, you know, had a good chat, and there's a nice little brunch. Then I get home, and then I got about 2 hours, and I got to get ready, and then I got to go meet my friends, and then we go out to, where was it? It's like, you know, a 2.5 hour drive away, near Paris, Ontario, because of course we've got a Paris, because we can't let France have all the Parises. We also got a London, Ontario.
No. Good.
So, yeah.
At least we British don't have all the Londons.
No, we just
share them around.
We just can't come up with our own city names, so we just take them for the rest of the world. Salut. But yeah, so hold on, let's see if I can hand in these combat bonds. How many did I get? Let's see here. 1.7 million. I mean, not very efficient, but I'll take it. Let's go to the bar. But yeah, so like that was cool, and we had a bonfire, and my friend Dan was like had been saving up cardboard for months and months and months. So basically every 5 minutes he's coming out and bringing another cardboard box, throwing it on the fire. The flames are getting pretty high. It was nice and warm. As like it's the temperature drop has happened. So like last week I was still out in like t-shirts and it was very summer weathery. This week it's like, no, you got to get that fall jacket out. It's in your hoodies and stuff. It's pretty cold comparatively. So we were just, you know, chilling by the fire, had some pumpkin pie cake. You know, we had like chicken and potatoes or whatever for dinner. It was really good. The gravy was awesome. And then yeah, just like chilled, a few drinks. Like it was kind of low key. Like really had like, you know, like let's have a few beers, glass of wine kind of thing. It wasn't hardcore like it was on Friday where we're taking shots of whiskey and just regretting it profusely. And then yeah, so then we drive back and I get home at about, again, 3 in the morning, second night in a row. And then yesterday, the guys were like, oh yeah, can you get here for noon? And I ended up getting there late. I got there for like, it was like 12:45 or something. I was like 45 minutes late. And, you know, clean the basement, get rid of all the garbage, make it hospitable. We had a few people over that were part of the 48-hour thing that's going to happen next weekend. And so that's good. We did a kickoff. It was like, you know, let's everyone introduce ourselves, because there's some people that we like met off Facebook that we don't know, that are just like, hey, I'm an actor, if you need help, cool. So we wanted to give everyone a chance to meet each other before the whole thing kicked off, right? And then kind of went through and explained like what a 48-hour film festival is for those who hadn't done it before. So like how it kind of works and what to expect. I'm telling everyone like, bring socks, bring a change of clothes. You never know what you're gonna need, right? Told some stories about previous 48-hour film festivals that we did. And then yeah, basically after, like, you know, it's like, hey, who here can act, who can dance, who can twerk, who can sing, who can, you know, who has this kind of car or drives a motorcycle or whatever. Like getting an idea for what everyone can bring to the table, like who can do accents, who can speak other languages and stuff like that, right? But obviously you don't know how you're going to put it together until the day up. But, you know, if you have all the stuff on the sheet, it's like, oh, okay, we know this guy can bring a sword or something. That guy's me, by the way. I have a sword. It's cool. Whoa. Wandering camera. But yeah, so yeah, then basically after that, we're like, hey, like anyone wants to stick around, we're going to do a little bit of a jam. So played like, what, 6 or 7 songs? I posted them in the Discord if you want to listen to them. They're all right. I think it was actually one of our better jams, one of our cleaner jams, not so sloppy, but all like 90s covers or whatever, just like grunge and alternative rock and stuff like that, songs that we all enjoy. And then after that, I basically went home and I was gonna play Baldur's Gate. In fact, I loaded it up, I had it ready to go, and then I just basically went out like a light and fell asleep. And woke up this morning around about 10 o'clock, 9:30, 10 o'clock, somewhere there. It's the first day I got to sleep in, but I woke up anyway because I guess I went to bed early. And then yeah, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna stream today, but I had to literally do a work meeting. It was an important one, so I was like, fine, I did it, got that done, and that brings us up to here. And then I basically just performed laser eye surgery on everyone for like, how was that, like 2 hours, which was fun.
And that sounds like a very healthy waste of time. Not waste of time, spending of time.
Yeah, I think it was time well spent. It's been a while since playing Elite, so it's nice to kind of get back into it. I mean,
sure.
Definitely, I think like the next time I play Elite, I want to do some of that Titan stuff, like just try to save some people from the Titans. Oh, whoa. Spatula, why do you do this? I see you, Dead Star. You're hiding behind the bar. Like, I think because that's like, I guess, the only real new gameplay. I guess, like, the Barnacle Matrixes are supposed to get an update, too. Like, Update 17's coming, and all we know is this teaser that was shown at PitCon or whatever. And it was just, like, I guess, like, maybe a new type of scavenger. Maybe those sites could be active and shoot light into the sky or something. We're not really sure. And I guess, like, Update 17, like, when is that coming out? Let me see if I can find this. Can I find this information?
You go find that, and I'm putting my money on the table that occupied escape pods, now we've got retrieval missions for Tharga humanoids, all the rest of it. Ground combat against human Thargoid zombie kind of thing. Yeah, that's gonna be the thing. I can't see why they haven't done it before. Maybe their long game was longer than I expected, but man, oh yes, I'm looking forward to doing some eye socketry on some Thargoidy on foot stuff. Even if they're our own, yeah, that's okay. It's as you said in the stream, I think it was like a couple of months ago. It's like, oh, that's Dave. Dave, I haven't seen you for ages. Sorry, you're dead. Bang. gonna have to shoot you in the face, mate. But sorry, you're a Thargoid now.
I mean, if that is the case, I'm looking forward to it. It kind of like, you know, it seems to be going towards that. Like from everything, like this is a theory I had like months and months ago, and it's kind of like it seems like that's the direction they're going, and it makes sense because I don't think like. You know, it's like they could just take the existing AI and sort of zombify it, but it would be harder to like create like a Thargoid. Because I think like when they did the Thargoid ship conflict, what was really cool about that was that it was very different from like fighting humans. Like the Thargoids had different maneuverability, and you had to actually really use system targeting and different attack styles, and you know you had to deal with the swarms, right? So it made it for like a fun and interesting challenge that felt very alien, right? And I would imagine, you know, if Frontier still gives a shit, that if they were to do ground combat with like Thargoids, that it would need to be very different, right? Like different strategy tactics, blah blah, very similar to what they did with space combat. That said, if they do like zombified humans, like that could just be that, and then they have more time to work on what could be further Thargoid ground combat. Though to me, it's like, okay, I mean, I hope that there's still some thought and work being given to other elements of the game, like new landable planets. Ice worlds would be so cool. Lava worlds, come on, like just give us something there, right? New suit types, new mods, you know, and then quality of life improvements, like the ability to remove mods from a suit and replace them, or you know, like I said, like SRV missions and stuff like that. Like there's so much that I would love to see. Goomans, because they're like gooey. Or Goids? A Goidman? Hello, my name is Dave Goidman. I'm here to inspect your power facility. Dave Goidman, eh? What's that strange tentacle that's coming out of your suit? Oh, that's nothing. That's just dinner. Turductopus. I don't know. I mean, I think like atmospheric settlements with like the green Thargoid mist, and you go in and they're like crawling with zombies, and there's like dead bodies everywhere too, like, and some of them get up and start chasing you. It's like you look at a dead body, you walk past it, and then you just hear a shuffling behind you. How cool would that be? And how cool would that be in time for Halloween?
Agreed.
But do I think that's
Yep.
going to be update 17? No, I think it's going to be like a new scavenger, and then we're going to go back to like no roadmap, which is really frustrating. And it's like I want this game to have momentum again. I want it to be like amazing, and we're not getting that. We're not getting that. I have to admit that. It's like when the Titans were coming, that was a really exciting period. When the Titans landed, like every month there was an update that kind of further delved into it. They all were very good. Like I think all of that content was amazing, but dragged out over such a long pace where it's like, yes, like the first time I saw Titan, that was an amazing experience, right? But there's been no momentum since then, right? And I think that's like, I don't know. Again, there's probably other considerations behind the scenes, like. But I remember kind of like back in like, what was it, Horizons? We kind of had like 4 big updates in a year, and when the update launched, there was like so much to do. Like when Horizon itself launched, and it was like, oh man, we can go on any planet now. Well, not any planet, but a lot of them. Cool. Like that's really awesome. Oh wow, okay. We can shoot rocks and stuff like that. And engineering came out, and you know, it's like I feel like what Elite needs is like one of those like big updates that isn't just like one thing, or like we'll take one big update and stretch it out over a quarter and like give you little drips of it. It's kind of like the same thing when like they release shows weekly versus like if you can binge them. I get it. If you release everything at once, people are gonna binge it and then get bored. But I don't know. Sometimes it's fun to binge. I feel like Elite needs a binge. It would be cool. Sounds a bit like your Halloween idea, zombies and shit. I can't wait to see this, right? They can play like a cool movie we can participate in. Yeah, it'll be more interesting. See, that's another thing too. Is like I think they're against like player agency. Like I guess like the idea in Elite is that no one is supposed to have an impact on the galaxy. Like everyone's just a small, insignificant ant, right? But I think like even just like they've done this before, where like CGs and the outcome of CGs will kind of steer the direction. Like there was that whole like, do you support Salvation or Aegis? And we all supported Salvation, and yeah, about that. That kind of ended up bringing the Titans, right? I'm sure that the outcome would have been the same no matter who we supported, but still, things like that are cool because then they make it feel like you have an impact, right? But I don't know. I mean, I still enjoy Elite. It's like the best space simulator. It's got the best combat model for like ship fights. I think Odyssey has added a lot of cool stuff. I wish there was even more stuff, or just like regular releases of new stuff that could continue to keep people engaged. But I do worry about like the future of the game, and like you see their stock price has gone down. You know, like if the inevitable end were to come in the next 2 years, I would be devastated. Right? If they didn't do like, hey, we're gonna make the code open source and you can mod it now, and there'll be like community servers and stuff, please. But like, you know, it's like I feel like a lot of people that have moved on from the game might have come back to check out Odyssey, maybe a small portion to check out Titans, but there wasn't enough to get them back invested. Right? And so like it needs that big push, and I hope that there's someone at Frontier that's like that knows this, that is in a position to do something about it, and say, listen, like even if it takes us like the next 6 months to go dark, go quiet, and then come out with a bang, that's what we'll do, but like we have to come up with something crazy.
Like ship interiors or something like that, maybe.
Ship interiors would be dope. I think that would bring a lot of people back to the game, but there would also have to be like, one thing I like about Starfield is like the crew actually have like, you can have multiple crew members and they sit on your ship, and they actually have functions or like skills that they can use. Like some of them will increase they can sit shit at a weapon station, increase the efficiency of weapons, like stuff like that's very cool. If they could do that, Elite would be definitely there, but like it's not just that, right? Like they can't, I think at this point they can't just put in one feature like, hey, here's like, it can't just be like zombie combat, right? That'll bring some people back to the game, but they would need zombie combat and Thargoid combat and caves and ship interiors. You know what I mean? Like it have to be a big update where it's like on the scale of Odyssey, but like a DLC, like or not a DLC, but like like, hey, like we've made a massive update to Odyssey, and we've added a lot of the stuff in there. Like, think about No Man's Sky, right? A game that I don't play at all, and I've completely lost interest in, but I have just so much freaking like respect for it, in terms of the fact that like they ended up making good on everything that they said they were going to put in there, and then they kept going, right? And there were some like big pivotal updates that got me going, ooh, okay, maybe it's time to check it out. Eventually, there were actually so many big pivotal updates that I got overwhelmed with it. It was like, yeah, I don't know if if I want to dive back into No Man's Sky, because it feels like I've missed like 3 massive updates that have added so many layers to the game that I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. And it's like, all I'm saying is that Elite just needs one huge big update, right? And it would have to not just be one thing, like not just like new Thargoid content. You know, it would have to be like, we've added another layer, we've updated or revamped engineering and power play and crime and punishment, and hey, ship interiors. Oh, by the way, ice planets. And also, yeah, there's a new variant of Titan. Like, if it was that big, like, people, like, that would be newsworthy. People would flock back. People would be like, okay, let me try reinstalling and getting curious. Then, you know, if you've been away from Elite for 2 or 3 years, I think you come back and it's like, oh yeah, like, this game is still pretty damn awesome, right? If you've been playing it consistently for, you know, 5 years, or in some cases 10 years or 8 years or whatever, for me it's like been 7 or 8, which is insane, right? Like, I'm not complaining. I got my money's worth. Like, insane amount of game for the price point, right? But like, yeah, I think like I worry about like the momentum of the universe, right? Like again, like bringing people back or getting new people in, it needs something big, and it needs to be like the biggest thing ever, right? You can't just do like, yeah, this is like not as big as Odyssey, not as big as, you know, the Horizon Season Pass, but like, you know, it's pretty big. Like, no, it has to be like, this is the biggest thing we've ever done. It's gonna blow your mind, right? And if that happened, then I think like you would see like a lot of the content creators coming back and all that stuff, right? But one can hope, one can continue to hope. You like that? It would work, you know, give us a chance. Like, go to Ray Mobula's fleet carrier, do work as a bartender or a janitor. Oh, that would be cool. Yeah, like if you could put like open like crew positions, or if like, yeah, like on someone else's fleet carrier, you could have a mission giver, and you might say like, hey, like, I need to run a package down to the other end of the carrier. Do you mind taking the elevators, walking down a long corridor, giving it to the engineer there? Then you go visit the engineer, and then the engineer's like, actually, you know what? I really need this part. Do you mind going to Station X? You have to go to Hutton Orbital and pick up this part for me. So you go there, you come back, it's 3 hours later, you're tired, you're exhausted. He's like, oh, that's just what I needed. Well, hey man, listen, you know, tell you what, I'm gonna put in a good word for the captain. So you go talk to the captain. The captain's like, Leia, listen, I hear you helped out our engineer. Like, you know, actually we were thinking, you know, our player commander was thinking about, you know, doing an expedition. Do you mind just charting like 3 or 4 systems, or maybe 30 or 40 systems in this area of space? And if you do that and come back, like, I'll pay you an extra $1 billion or something. Like, whether or not that's on a fleet carrier or on a station, just like stuff like that. That makes you feel like there's like this momentum where it's like you do one job and you sort of, that links to the next one. And that links to the next one. And then you do that and it's like, hey, listen, I heard you did this mission where you charted like 40 systems for that. Man, like, you must have seen a lot of stuff out there. Like, I'm an explorer and I saw the craziest shit you would never believe, and I need like someone else who's got like good experience with an explorer to go there and like verify that I'm not crazy. I need you to head to this system and investigate this random ass stellar phenomena that's like, you know, maybe like a Star Trek type energy entity or the Doomsday Machine or something, you know. And so like, okay, wow, like you went down an explorer path and you started getting these crazy cool explorer missions. Or maybe, hey, it's like you trade $1 million in a day and some guy reaches out to you and says, hey, like, listen, I hear you're a pretty reliable trader, and that starts down some sort of like procedurally generated story mission. Like, that kind of stuff would be unbelievable. Unbelievable. I know they kind of tried it with chain missions. Those were not the answer. No one wants to go to a mission board and just look through and take a mission, right? They want to go to this guy here. They want to go to this guy. His name is Morris, and look at his shoes. Look at those beautiful yellow loafers, right? get a nice low shot on Morris. You go to Morris here and you say, hey Morris, what do you want me to do? And normally he's just going to be like, here's basically something that you can find on the mission board, but I'm just going to give it to you. But go to these people and give them personality and give them like, you know, maybe like, okay, you always go to Morris and he gives you like smuggling missions, right? Because he's a seedy guy. I mean, how could he not be with that mustache? I mean, just look at him. Seedy guy. Seedy Morris. But you know, it's like that kind of story level progression doesn't have to be galactic. It can be localized. It can be proceduralized. And I think like people would just freaking love that. It would really like, I think like make a lot of people happy. But that's not, but it's like you can't just do that anymore. You have to have that plus ship interiors plus ice planets to be able to put out an update that will, I think, get people to go, wow, that's really big. Let me come back to this game. Let me try this. Or to get new people who have always been on the fence to go, ooh, this seems like a really exciting time to join. All right, and that's my speech. I'm sticking to it. And to be able to get a pint at the bar. Hell yeah. Yeah, I'm like this. Okay, so this is where I love moving stuff around on Dangus's cargo with a forklift. That'd be cool. But yeah, getting like RPG elements. This is what I love about Starfield is like, yeah, there are like skills that you can expand, and as you level up, you can increase your skills and your specializations. And Elite just doesn't have that. And I get it; it's a simulator, not an RPG. But there's no reason they couldn't start leaning towards RPG, or at least, you know, put some RPG elements in there. Probably not skills and stuff like that. I don't know if they'd ever go that route, but I mean, I would love it. The only way you guys can know I'm not an NPC if we speak in the voice channel. Oh no, I look like everyone else. That's true. An FSR 2.0 or above. What's that? Frame shift rate? Let us get chicken nachos at the bar. It's such a travesty that you can't order drinks from the bar. And I don't know if it's like a rating thing or just a design thing, but man, it's such a stupid thing though. It's such a stupid thing, but it makes such a big difference. Apparently better AI needs DX12, not 11, so we're stuck with what we have. Better, oh, AL. What is AL? FSR 2.0, AL. Alimony? Starfield feels bland. Starfield is like goofy, right? But that's what I'm saying. It's like, Elite Dangerous is still my favorite universe. Like, I don't want, like, I will enjoy Starfield, and I am really enjoying the fuck out of it. Because it's different, and it's goofy. Yeah, it's got some blandness to it, but there are elements that I think it does super freaking well. And it's like, if you took, it kind of just like, if you look at like Starfield and anti-aliasing, okay, OAI, or anti-lessing, I don't know, yeah, but if you took like, okay, like elements from Elite, elements from Star Citizen, elements from Starfield, elements from No Man's Sky even, and kind of blended them together into like one super game, I would still want it to be the Elite Dangerous universe, right? As opposed to like take elements from Elite and put into Starfield or Star Citizen. No. I mean, Starfield, I think I still haven't beaten it. I haven't got that far in it, so I think jury's still out. But I'm really enjoying the initial experience of it, mainly because it's different. But there are some things that where I'm like, ooh, if this were an Elite, I'd be dead. I'd be dead because I would never be able to put the game down, and I would stop eating and drinking and go in the bathroom, and I'm sure my kidney would rupture. Oh wait, my kidney. Where's my kidney? Damn it, Loot! He must have been lurking the whole time. Improved frame rate and less jaggies. Oh, the jaggies. I know the jaggies. Elite has depth that's just unworked and dreary. Like, there's so much depth and lore, right? And just, like, factions and stuff like that. Like, Azimuth is a thing, right? And it's like, and now my brain is full of Elite lore. I know so much about Elite that it's like, you know, I'm invested, man. I'm like, I don't know what we need to do. Like, can we just, like, crowdsource, like, 1,500 devs and get them to work the Frontier for free for, like, a year to help get some of this stuff in the game that we want to see? Like, again, maybe there's technological limitations. I'm not a coder. I'm just saying, like, what I would love to see would be, like, Elite to get, like, a revamp, go next level, and just really, you know, take some of these elements that I'm loving from these other space games and add those to it. I don't care if they're ripping them off. Rip them off, it's fine. Morris doesn't care, right, Morris? Look at that. He doesn't care. He's not even listening to me. He's just swaying there like a weirdo, and then like rubbing his fingers together. Look at this man. No! Morris, your head! Look at those dark, beady eyes. That mustache, though. What does Morris want? What are you doing right now, Morris? What is your... Obtain biological sample from settlement. Oh, these ones. These ones are crazy because you have to wait forever for the damn biological to get out. But yeah, anyway, that's my rant about Elite. I feel like I make it every single time I do a freaking Elite stream. It's like I rant about something that I would like to see in the game. It's just what it is. So it's what Elite has become. After 10 years of being out, and 10, for me at least, like 7 or 8 years of playing, you get to that certain point where it's just like, yeah, you're always thinking about, especially when you've been trained, where the development was like, hey, we're gonna regularly update this thing, regularly put out updates. It kind of trains you in that mode where you're always thinking about what's next, right? But I still love this game. I still have fun today. I think I gotta probably call it a stream there though. I'm super tired. It's been a crazy weekend. I promised I would stream. I'm not gonna go for 4 hours. I can't do it. It's been 2 hours. We only did one conflict zone, but it did take forever. But I gotta get some food. You know, I just need to spend some like time in bed. Maybe catch up on some TV shows. Just like chill. But then I've got this 4-day week, and then the 48-hour film festival. So again, no stream next weekend. I'll put that in the Discord too. But I will make up for it. I will do at least a few streams in the week following because I've got enough work. Though my intent is I want to get an, I would like to get some work on a Dangus episode. It's been too long. It's been too long. So I said it. So I'm going to try to get some work done on that. Because I've got a couple ideas. I do want to get Thunder Dangus started pretty soon, but I kind of just want to do a random episode. Just come up with something on the spot, even just like I've got an idea for a very loose setting that I think could be still fun, and I don't have to write it all, you know, and just like have fun with it. So I kind of want to use that week for that, but I'll do a couple streams, and who knows? Just keep your eye out on the little. Tell my voice is like hurting today. Like my throat feels stuffy.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm like very
Dude,
tired.
you do you. You do you. That's, I think, all we ever ask. And if that includes looking out for you, you looking out for you, then do that thing.
You're too kind. You know what Lou would say to that? Give me your damn kidney.
Give me your kidney.
You still think FDev can make an open API for third-party generated missions? Oh my lord. Oh my lord. How cool would that be? I would love that. Starfield ships were complete. Yeah, the Starfield, yeah, the Blue Throttle zones, I feel like that's how many design decisions you have. But I'm more like, okay, the Starfield starter ship, it looks so much like the Serenity Firefly ship. Like, it's ridiculous. And yes, nice to meet you as well, Crawl. Always good to have you around. You ever need help or whatever, you just put something in the Discord. We got a good gang in here. The Dangarinos look out for each other like a cult. Look at Dead Star twerking in the background. Love it. Doing the Michael Jackson stuff. Alright, but thanks for coming, guys. Thanks for sticking around. I will see you not next weekend, but next week at some point. I'll post the information in the Discord, or just, you know, if you do the bell thing or something like that, you'll get some notification randomly. It'll be like, hey, this dude's streaming again. But for now, I will say 07 to you. I wish you a wonderful rest of y'all space evening.